Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Yes, it has arrived. Yet again, it always comes right what? After Sunday. So it is here and we are here and welcome. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. And good morning. Happy Monday also to my replay viewers. I'm Angela McGowan, your professional healthcare advocate, caregiver strategist. I'm the author and publisher of this book, What You Don't Know Could Kill You: How to Get Out of the Hospital Alive. Yes. And I'm the founder of Angie's Pace, patient advocates committed to excellence. So, again, I'm taking this opportunity to welcome you and to always invite you to join to be a part of the broadcast. We'd love to have you here. If you would like to give your opinion or anything else, we'd love to hear it. This is how you can join me. We are continuing our series that we began last week. Can you hear me now? How to give your physician an annual review. Okay, so, and also what we've been doing, August is Immunization Awareness Month. And so we're going through some of the immunizations slash vaccinations, which we know are very personal, but we're going through the ones that the CDC says are the top 17 most preventable diseases that have vaccinations. And so we just want to give you an inside view. We are using, as I said, the CDC's schedule of vaccinations, which is from birth to 18, that you can actually get. I will give you the website, how you can get that, but I can give it to you and it will be shown to you. Of course, always go to www.cdc.gov/vaccinations. It's about 8 pages. And depending on the age of your child or children, you can simply print that one and not do the entire 8 pages. That's your preference. We want to remember that vaccinations are not just important, but the timing of them. So when you begin a series of vaccinations, the boosters are very important that they stay as close to the time schedule as is scheduled. And that timing is as important as having the vaccination itself. Timing is everything with vaccinations and then the upcoming boosters. Remember, vaccinations are needed for preventable diseases that are still a threat. And so that's why we are talking about, for beginning last week, we're talking about the 17 vaccinations that the CDC recommends that must be done. So let's go through those. Third set of 5. Then there's the pneumococcal, polio, rotavirus, rubella, and shingles. Now, some of these are repeating themselves because, depending on the parents, grandparents, maybe there were some that were skipped or not done or have been improved. So, or maybe if you go and live in a foreign country, there's an additional one. There's lots of reasons, and you can get them in detail when you get the CDC's recommended vaccination list. Now, number 1 was chickenpox, and then I see number 15 is the shingles, which, of course, all of you know is a form of chickenpox. So we definitely want to make sure we get that. Number 8 was measles, and then number 14 is rubella. Well, 8 is measles, 10 is mumps, and number 14 is rubella. Chickenpox being number 1. Remember, I told you that for children now, there's a combination, and I believe it's a series, but it's called the MMRV. Now, you would think it'd be the MMRC for chickenpox, but no, it's the MMRV, and that is measles, mumps, rubella, and let me say it right, varicella. So the actual name of chickenpox is varicella. Okay, so that's why we have MMRV. So if your child is getting the MMRV and the boosters, you can rest assured that 4 of the top 17 preventable diseases, according to the CDC, definitely been taken care of in that set. So I'm asking you to please stay up to date on the shots of the babies and our young children, because a healthy start begins with on time vaccinations. If you're going to get your child vaccinated, please keep up with the schedule. And here it is. If you need to get that schedule, you can go to www.cdc.gov. Definitely. And you can put slash, and I'll have to put that for tomorrow, slash vaccinations or slash immunizations. Either one will take you, excuse me, to where you want to be. And that is where the good information is. So now we're going to move forward in part 6, which is more important to your health, trust or believe. Well, it's part 6 is can you hear me now? And it's how to give your doctor an annual review. But I wanted to add a little bit more to can you hear me now? Which is more important to your health, trust or belief? But before I do that, I did forget to show you something. And that is you have the power to protect. You have the power to protect your children and your babies, because listen, it is so important that we do what we can do. Now, we can't do anything about what we can't do. We can try. But what we can do, which is taking them to get their boosters and shot, we absolutely want to make sure that we do that. Okay, so just wanted to give you that graphic to actually remind you of that. And I want to now get into part 6 and what is going. I think I have a few more little graphics I want to share with you. And this is something very important. So let me just talk about it, because we have been talking about the children. And so this is something about the children that I want to share with you right now. And that is, bring this up a little bigger. I thought I could make it bigger. There it is. I think that's big. All right, listen. Never leave children or pets in a parked car. All right, I know people think like, oh, they left a window down, but that is not enough. The temperatures inside the car are almost 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, rise rather, 20 degrees Fahrenheit within the first 10 minutes. So, and you know that to be true. You can go in a store, when you go outside, it is hot. But when you get in that car, it is hotter. So even with a cracked window, children who are left unattended in parked cars have the greatest risk of heat stroke and possibly death. So I want to make all of us aware of that, especially, if you've been watching where I've been posting those temperatures that I've been experiencing. I believe, well, let's see, I think we might be having cooler temperatures. I think instead of 110 and 111, which is what we have been having, I think we're going down to like 105. But really, you can't. Oh, I'm wrong. 106. That's right. From 111 to 1. So I guess we can consider ourselves blessed when it comes to that. Okay. So just want to remind you, I know I'm just leaving for a minute. Take them with you. Take them with you. Okay. They are yours for life. Believe me, mine are grown and they're still mine for life. Okay. All right. So let's talk about, can you hear me now? All right. So, as a powerful patient, and we're always talking about moving to that place, and the main recipient of care, every healthcare decision is really all about you. Think about that. It's all about me. That should be your mantra. You should be saying, because where you go to the doctor or whether or not you go, the test you take, whether or not you take the test, the medication you pick up or whether or not you take it when you pick it up, it's still all about you. Every decision, okay? Every single one. So, the annual review of your physician is absolutely necessary. It's it's required. Okay? And here's the aim. And let me read this to you from chapter 6 in How to Get Out of That Hospital Alive. Okay? The aim of this review is to give you, the person who it's all about, right, the opportunity to review the facts of whether you have a medical team that is actively engaged in you continue to win on your healthcare journey. Giving your doctor and your medical team an annual review must be done as a yearly event, right? That's what annual means, to allow you to continue to evaluate the medical team and if you are still receiving what you desire and deserve, and that is excellent health care. That's the aim. That's why the review is being done, so that you can see, am I still getting what I started out with? Is it still at a high level? So you might say, well, Angela, what will I be reviewing? Now, what will you be reviewing? That's what you may ask me. Okay, your entire medical team, and that team is big. And as we go on this week and you find out how big the medical team is, you're going to be like, I never even called there or spoke to them or even tried to get help from there because you didn't realize who your team was. And that's why I'm here. That's what the company, Angie's Pace, is all about, making sure you're aware of the most pertinent information. So you're going to be reviewing the doctor, the staff, and the interaction between you and all of them, as well as how they interact with the doctor. I cannot tell you how important this is. Okay? It is so important to have great interaction with the team that's there and to see them having great interaction. Now, let me give you an example. And this is a fact. The doctor sets the tone of the office. How do you like that tone? Are you comfortable with it? Are you comfortable with the wait time? Are you comfortable with how many delays are going? Are you comfortable with how many people are in the office? As far as not just patients, but how many people are actually working when you're sitting there as the doctor understaffed. I don't mean like during lunchtime, and the phones are just ringing, is on hold, on hold. And as you sit there, you begin to think like, yes, that's why I'm always on hold. That's why they forget to come back because they have to get up and do this one. You sort of are looking at what is going on when you're on hold. What is the attitude? What is the tone? Are people jumping up and down? Are they exasperated? Are they trying to transfer calls and the people in the back office won't take it? Which means the front office gets up and goes back there and then the phones are ringing. Are you comfortable with that? Are you comfortable with the way they talk to each other or about each other? If you have a question and then they say, well, she's always behind, or, you can't really rely on them. I'll do it for you. Are you comfortable with that? I would think not. And those are things that you and I must review when we are in the doctor's office. Remember, PCP is important. It stands for physician, collaboration, and partnership. The physician as your expert, you're coming to get expert knowledge. Collaboration is how the two of you interact with each other. Okay? And the next thing, partnership, is about the fact that you're not a silent partner. Okay? You are not a silent partner at all. You are desired, okay, and definitely required to be hands on. It's about you. When they come to you with your um, plan of care and with your treatment options, you definitely want to be able to ask questions, right? Say about things the way you've experienced If there's a medication, you've taken it before, you want to talk about that as a treatment option that it's not on the table. There's so much to go on as far as this partnership and this collaboration. And you need to review, is that even happening on any level? Do you have 3 out of 3, 2 out of 3, or just one? Just the physician. I think we ended with this on Friday, and I definitely feel it bears repeating. If you are not willing to stand for yourself and your health, who will? And of course, I will. You can feel free to call Angie's Pace and to schedule a one on one results call with me. It's absolutely free. Absolutely free. So I know you have not, you know, taken the time to give your doctor a review. But as we have been going through last week, and hopefully as we are going this week, you are seeing why now. Now you can see why it's so important for you and your health to do this annual review. Why is that? Because excellent health care is not a privilege, it's your right. Exercise your rights and handle your health care responsibility. And don't forget, you can always go to my website to learn more about Angie's Pace in detail, or you can go to Linktree, all right, the Linktree/Pro Patient Advocate, and there you will find everything that I'm offering, the things that we're going to be doing going forward, classes, workshops, any information you need. You can find it all together in one place on Linktree. So I told you I'd love, love, love to spend time and talk to you about the results you're not getting. This is the individual bit.ly link, but it's also there for Linktree. You want to be able to get out of the hospital alive, and you are definitely more than capable of explaining your symptoms, which means you're more than capable of doing this review. Okay? I'm so very excited that you are a part of this and that together we're going to put your review so that you can say to yourself and to anyone else, my medical team is excellent. I'm getting excellent health care according to my benefit package. And guess what? My physician, I'm in collaboration and partnership with him or with her. Well, thanks for joining me on this happy Monday. I'm Angela McGowan, your professional healthcare advocate and caregiver strategist. I help you navigate through healthcare's sea of red tape, and I create strategies that allow you to give excellent care to those that you love and care for as you care for yourself as well. All right. And always in parting, or in leaving, I leave you with what? Two things. And okay, I'm sorry. I saw something. I was like, what happened? I'm leaving you with those two things. And what are they? They are blessings and joy because they both belong to you. And I wanted to put this graphic to remind you in these temperatures and just regardless, stay hydrated. Drink the water. Okay, there's so many things you can drink water with. You can put it with the little water additives and freeze it and make it into slushies and just all kind of things. But definitely don't forget to stay hydrated. All right, just in case you didn't see me, here's those two things. Blessings. Where's the camera? All right, blessings and joy. What a Monday, right? They both belong to you. Thanks for joining me again. Have a blessed one, and I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.